What's up everybody, Kevin here with Good Earth Water Gardens, and today we are in Mission Hills, Kansas, and we are starting on a new Pondless Waterfall. After the last project we were on, it was a lot of renovation and we had some hidden little gems that we didn't know about during our planning process, so that made things a lot of fun. This is our access coming through here, and unfortunately this machine is about 8 inches too wide to go through the gate opening here. So what we're gonna do is, we've already got this section of the fence taken down, strap this thing and pull it straight up out, set it off to the side, and then when we get it all finished, we'll go ahead and drop that thing back in the hole there and get it all put back together the way it was before. Anyway, today we are starting this new project, which is going to be a lot of fun because it is new and we don't have to work within any of the confines or limitations that we had on a project where we're trying to just renovate and do a little bit of a facelift on a waterfall. This is going to be a 15-foot stream. We have a SLD 4000, 7000, one spillway. We're using some weathered limestone. We have some really nice rocks picked out. Got a lot of character, good moss and lichen on it. And we are just going to create a nice little babbling brook, if you will, back here in her backyard. On top of that, they also have a great patio space, very well shaded. I'm sure this will be an awesome place in the summer to spend, just kind of hang out, relax, unwind by the waterfall. We have a little bit of prep work to do. David is working on getting our patio space torn out here where the reservoir is going to go down on the bottom. Unfortunately, from time to time, we run into situations where you have unforeseen circumstances, and one of them here being there's a lot of groundwater in this area. We've had a good amount of rain lately too, so that's really not helping things, and as we're excavating here, we're just having tons of it pour out. So kind of fighting a little bit of an uphill battle here, but we're working on getting the rest of our excavation done, and then we want to get our aqua blocks and our reservoir installed, and that aqua block reservoir filled up with water and secured with some rock before we leave here, if at all possible today, because we have more rain in the forecast tomorrow, and the last thing I want is this thing moving and getting out of place on us. David hooking up lights. You could be using Todd. You don't have Todd. He's right there. What? You brought him the other day. He's right below the wall. Man, why ain't nobody tell me that? For real though. This has been quite the battle here, but we finally have our reservoir in the ground. Aqua blocks are all in, the liner's in, everything is backfilled and locked in place here. And we are going ahead and we're filling this thing up. Make sure that with the groundwater that we have here pushing out and more rain in the forecast over the next several days, we want to make sure that the aqua blocks don't float or go anywhere on us if we're not able to get back here tomorrow and work on this. And then we also have flow cell drainage board installed on top of our reservoir here, and this will do two things. It allows for a little better flow down into the reservoir, so the water does not get plugged up as you get more debris and sediments kind of building up in the rock. Makes it a little bit easier to maintain all that, and in the event that it does plug up, it is a lot easier to get in there and take that out and get the debris out of there. And then two, this is going to give us some protection for the larger stones that we're going to be setting on top of the aqua blocks. So sometimes you have kind of a knot or a bump on one of the sides of the rocks that can dig down into one of the soft spots in the aqua blocks in between the support ribs, and sometimes this cracks them, bends them, warps them a little bit. So this is just a little added layer of protection to make sure that we're not doing any damage to them. Pretty tired, it's been a long day. We're just going to go ahead and get wrapped up and get out of here. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the morning. Should be like in 2 seconds, unless it's raining tomorrow. Ta-da! No rain today. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this thing, see what we can make happen today. Wrapping things up here for day two. We made some really good progress. Got a lot of our outcroppings set, really good portion of the stream built, and we should be in good shape for tomorrow, provided we don't end up getting a bunch of rain. So we'll just have to see what happens. There is a considerable amount of it in the forecast. We'll just have to see what happens. Hopefully we get lucky and it just misses us, or all happens overnight. We're gonna go ahead and tarp things up here, get cleaned up, pray for the best. Hopefully I'll see you guys here in like 2 seconds. We're back at it here. We got rained out yesterday. It's just kind of what we have to roll with this time of year, and we don't want to get all backed up on our install schedule. Kind of just got to roll with the punches. We're gonna go ahead and start unloading our rocks here, untarp this little section of our stream up here on the hillside. Not trying to get into all this here, just because if it does start pouring down rain, I don't want to have to pick everything up and get everything all covered in a mad dash while we're getting soaked. So we're gonna just kind of open up what we need to work on, finish as much of the construction on the waterfall as we can today. So we'll see where we get to. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into things now and not waste any more time. Skies are really darkening up around here. We are waiting on this foam to dry, and then we're hopefully gonna fire this thing up before it starts raining. Basically what we have left to do at this point is we're gonna bring in some more topsoil just to increase the size of her berm in the backside there. She's gonna be doing a lot of planting here in the future, and there was a tree over here that got ground out, so there's a lot of stump grindings in there and not very good soil to plant in. So we're gonna add about 1 foot of dirt on top of that area, some nice good fresh topsoil, and some of the mulch to do around all the edges to tie everything in together. So we're getting really close here. We were very fortunate we did not get rained out all day today. We're gonna go ahead and get wrapped up, get this thing fired up, get out of here. We'll see you guys here in a second. It's day 4, final day to get this thing done. It is also Friday. We've had a lot of rain this week. We've been kind of dancing in and out of it, working around it as much as possible. We're just gonna have to get used to this and get ready to roll with it. But we were able to get the waterfall running here yesterday. It was really nice to see it up and functioning, kind of pay some rewards for all the hard work and everything. We're gonna go ahead and even pop in some little plants, some creeping Jenny, some of the marginals that'll help soften the water feature itself, and then she's gonna go ahead and take care of all the terrestrial plants. We are just gonna go ahead and jump into this thing, see what we can get done. Hopefully the rain holds off for us and we can get this thing completely wrapped up and cleaned up and all out of here. We are all finished up. We're just getting the last couple things cleaned up and rolling out of here. Water feature is all complete, everything is mulched, and this thing looks awesome. And I just really love the setup and the setting, how it ties in with the patio space back here. It's really gonna be a killer hangout space. Awesome place to just unwind, have a drink, relax, sit on the patio, and enjoy your waterfall here in your own backyard. That about does it for us here. Remember, if you like videos like this and you want to see more awesome content like this, remember to press that subscribe button, drop us a like, leave us a comment down below, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Creating a little bit of a berm behind the waterfall up in this area. Nope, that's the wrong area. We're creating a little bit of a berm in the waterfall. David's trying to smile for the camera, trying to get more comfortable here.
Still nervous.
Not looking at the good side here. Come on, come on. You guys want to see this before I go. We are having a dingo come in and ruin the audio on this. So I'm gonna just wait a second. Go ahead. David's a master bricklayer today. Take 2 on that. You can find some fancy way to clip it together. Whoever's editing our videos whenever it comes time for this. I'm talking to somebody that I don't know in the future. All right.